Now we're going to continue to talk about making soluble salts. We covered this particular method, and what we're going to do is we're going to cover the second method, Dr. Bourne.
The second method is using an alkali to neutralise the acid. That's called a titration. Now in this method, both of them are solutions.
So why do we need a different method?
Well, you need a different method because if you remember in the first method, we used an excess of an insoluble solid to completely neutralise the acid. And it didn't matter that we put more solid in because we could filter it all out at the end. But if you've got two solutions, you obviously can't filter a solution out, so you have to add exactly the right amount of alkali to neutralise the acid.
Now that sounds like a good solution to
good
salt
use of
problem
solution there.
Now the only thing is, what do we use to measure the volumes in this titration? And the second thing is, how do we know how much alkali neutralises the acid?
Okay, the first question was about the volumes. So you take a fixed amount of acid and you use a pipette to measure a fixed volume. So you take a fixed amount of acid in a pipette, you put that into a conical flask, and then you fill a burette, has to be a different instrument, a burette with the alkali. Now a burette has a tap on it at the bottom, so you can add a variable amount of the alkali to the acid in your conical flask.
Oh, that sounds really good. It's very straightforward. But my second question is about, how do I know when the acid has been neutralised?
Use an indicator.
Oh, indicators. I love indicators because they change colours. Now, are there any particular indicators that you would recommend?
Definitely two. Phenolphthalein or methyl orange are the best to use.
A phenolphthalein, that sounds quite tricky. Now, I'm particularly fond of universal indicator because it's got lots of colour changes. I like colour. Now, can I use universal indicator?
Sadly, not in this instance. You cannot use universal indicator because it has a range of colour changes, and we want an indicator that just has one colour change at the end point when the acid has been neutralised.
Oh, fabulous. So I've made my salt solution. The only thing is that salt solution has indicator in it, Dr. Bourne.
It does.
So how do I remove the indicator from my salt solution?
Okay, you can't take the indicator out of the salt solution, but you've used the indicator to tell you exactly how much alkali to add, which you can read off from your burette, and we'll explain that in greater detail when we do the vlog on the practical method for this. So you know exactly how much alkali to add to your acid, so you can do the whole process again without using the indicator because you don't need the indicator now.
Which means now you have your salt solution. Perfect!
Perfect.
Hashtag
Job done.